Hello everybody, how are you going? And welcome back to Mini Motorways, where this week's weekly challenge is on Dubai, which I believe is consistently my highest average score, and so hopefully I don't stuff it up, but I do have to then contend with the start of one of each upgrade, okay, bridges do not require road tiles, okay, and buildings can appear directly adjacent to destinations. High density is back in business. Oh, it can be rough to deal with, but at least like they said, one of each upgrade. Usually I think you start with 2 bridges, but one will do. Now, of course, with it being high density, I'm just going to have to be blocking up. There is no way that I can not afford to be doing it. Otherwise, it's just going to be chopping all of my roads in half. And to an extent, I'm going to have to learn to live with it, but hopefully not just from the start. See, that I guess I can deal with. The only thing is that usually, like I said, you would have 2 bridges, but not for me, not this time. So these guys can just, I guess, share. Hopefully they like green and yellow. Oh, but yes, that does make a big difference. I was somewhat expecting to not get any other upgrades, but no, I will still be getting the usuals, and so roundabout it will be for week 1. Hopefully I can just get a boatload of bridges and everything else that we always want. Yes, see, that is what we want. I was wondering what this guy was going to be for, but now I know, and I was also going, I can't exactly remember what the next color always is on Dubai, considering it's been quite some time since I've last played it, but it seems to me that nothing has really changed. I do remember there being a lot of green. Oh, okay, well, I'm not even that close to the end of the week at all, so just to help everyone out, we'll just do the shortest motorway over the bridge ever, or motorway over the river ever. But look, that immediately started to build up, and so I'm definitely going to be wanting more bridges, because I don't want to be using that many motorways just to be crossing this thing a million times over. Especially now with another green down here, I think I'm just going to be, okay, needing a whole boatload of things, but just moving this bridge as it's not in a particularly perfect situation and position at the moment. Come on now, what is going to be? A motorway or a bridge? I guess I want both, but that's just so sad. And it's sad that it's sad, because seeing a motorway should always make you happy, but nope, motorway it will be, and goodbye to the bridge. So in that case, lighty pinky color down here, whatever you want to be saying they are, cream even if you wanted to be a real stretch, can come up here. You can get off that, and then I guess this bridge just has to move, but I need motorway 1 just to kind of get out of the way as well. But now, after a little bit of a rejig and just waiting a few more seconds for this bridge to come back to me, everyone should be nice and happy. What do you mean? I have a bridge. All right, go up there and then cross over the road. I did get another yellow in though, and I've only got 3, so I'm just going to give it a few more seconds, and yes, that's 1. Where's the 2 or 3 more yellows? There's surely not 4 for 2, as that always does feel a little bit light on, but I guess I'm not going to be getting it, and at least I did take, I think for week 2, 30 road tiles instead of traffic lights probably. I am now thinking though that there is a lot of area where it can come back to bite me, so I'll take the bridge and immediately pause it so it doesn't immediately spawn something in. There's a little bit of room, but I don't want it to take all the room, so all of these dangerous areas like this and that, even down here, there's so many that just really looking around you can see that I could have been, perhaps for lack of a better term, just put through the shredder. Oh, why do you have to be so far away? I mean, at least I do have 2 roundabouts, and so maybe I just pounce on it early and just do a nice bit of roundabout action. Here we go, up to you and up to you. Lovely, this will be much nicer. Really, at 187 points, I don't think I've ever been this early, but that's fine. It's nice to be prepared. Oh, well, while I've been waiting for motorway 1 to get out of the way so that I can put another bridge in, Pink has now just come and joined the party, which is a bit of a shame because I just went and kind of chopped that entire pathway in half. These guys would be much better to be coming up, considering they're already up. Meanwhile, the down guys can just go to that one. But how do I possibly get them there? I mean, I guess to be fair, I do still need to be getting green across the bridge anyway. It's just about how do I get them through though. I've just gone ahead and only connected 1 pink into each house, and that's just going to ruin my whole plan, because I was wondering if they were just going to be able to, at least for now, considering the points were so low, just survive just before I can get more stuff under my belt, considering I only started with 1 bridge. Oh, week 5, I hate you as well, but motorway it will be. But now that I have a whole bundle down here, that's kind of the wrong way around. I wished that they were just going to be spawning more pinks up the top, not the bottom. So how do I get you through the roundabout? That's the main question of the day. Or I guess do I just motorway them straight up to the top? Because everything else is it was kind of working before they just stuffed it up. But the classic also being up here. I mean, I guess I was thinking about putting them over motorway 1, but in a way there's no difference between putting them over motorway 1 or putting them over motorway 2. Nice sneaky little green that has just been hanging out down here, finally in action as it spawns in another building. I guess I can also join another green in just to keep everyone well fed, and I'm liking how things are traveling. Finally, there we go, a bridge versus something I don't particularly need. Well, I will definitely be taking that, as that guy can just service the entire thing, or hopefully service the entire thing for the rest of his days, just by himself, just going back and forward, choosing the top spot. He might as well just get his name reserved on a parking spot. Ooh, yes, okay. Well, first of all, I will be taking the bridge, because second of all, I did just have another guy spawn up here, and I do have another motorway, and I think it's good to be taking the pressure off this entire top right system, as that's already getting a little bit overloaded. So I'll take the bridge and then probably take a few of these guys off it. 4 should do. I can hope that it doesn't go ahead and spawn someone that I can't really facilitate, but it is what it is. If I'll just rip something out if I really need to. Oh, and now a blue over on the right as well. That means that the roundabout basically is the only way over there, or motorway 2 is the only way over there, because I have the bridges, but realistically that's just not going to be stretching it that far, so it just puts more pressure onto the same system. I mean, for now it will survive considering it's only 620 points, but it's not going to be looking good long term. If I can't get more roundabouts and motorways in my possession, that'll be it basically. Well, I guess ironically, in some ways, the floodgates for the bridges have certainly opened, so I'll be taking that. If that is now 3, so is there any way that I can kind of be getting a motorway back? I mean, I guess the blues have kind of cut me in half, but getting motorway 1 back wouldn't be the worst idea if I could just scrounge that back nice and early, so I still do have a motorway at my disposal. That would be very nice. Otherwise, maybe separating the greens and the yellows, that would be priority, but I don't really see, unless I was to take these. Yeah, I probably could, to be fair. So this guy can come up, you can come up, you can come up, and that should be enough. I mean, there's still people just sitting in their garages at home, so that'll be fine. Who's up there? Yellow? I don't think so, Yellow. Where do you want to be coming from? As there is yellows everywhere, but not really yellows that are going to be remotely helpful to be servicing you, and you have absolutely flown up. My goodness, I mean, it is nearly the end of the week, so maybe I just wait a minute or 10 seconds. That would probably be helpful. Otherwise, though, I do have to be thinking about where I can get these yellows from. I mean, there's a lot of people in the middle there that aren't really doing anything. So for now, these guys can just come up and help me out. Oh, but of course it just joins them in. Oh, well, not much I can really do. At least I was going to say at least they won't hurt each other too much, but they will hurt each other, that's for sure. Now another dark blue over motorway 2. Oh no, this is not looking good. I need another motorway. I just need something back, and I need some pinks to be spawning, well, not some pinks, but some of this color to be spawning up here, just to be not making me have to bridge the entire of, well, Dubai. Again, what is going on here? Why is it always between a motorway and a bridge? I mean, there has been a couple of times because I have since stocked up on my bridges, but it's just a very common sight to be seeing this, and I do wonder why. Why is it never motorways and even traffic lights or something? But either way, I will take that and put it to use immediately. I'm almost thinking that I just motorway these guys all the way from the right, all the way to the left. It seems a little bit ridiculous, but at least that'll just take a boatload of pressure off, and I might even just remove that piece of road for now. Keep it in case I need it, but they should just be able to service everything there. Oh good, this guy just went ahead and upgraded as well. So if there wasn't already enough pressure between, I'm finally seeing some dark blues up here. I was going to say a bundle of people up there. There certainly now is. So before anyone just goes and gets too crazy, let me just rip these guys off nice and early, like a band-aid. But honestly, it doesn't even hurt at all. It's just the perfect antidote to what I need up the top right there. More greens, more yellows, more pinks. Everyone's joining in. There is a lot of buildings, and that is, I think, why you can end up getting so high on Dubai, because it does give you a lot of what you need, but you also need a lot of motorways, and if it just misses by one, that can spell the end for you. And I'm just hoping that even at this week, maybe I probably need to be getting another one just to be helping out. I mean, it's only just over 1,000 points, but this is not a 1,000 point city, or at least it doesn't feel that way. I can see that this green down here is about to be needing some help, and I will take it in the form of a roundabout. Who can I be stealing from where? There are a few greens up the top left, but honestly, I've kind of connected them in because I feel like they're going to be necessary over on this guy. He is still ramping up, and then there's not much really else around. I don't really want to be putting any more pressure onto anything that is around here. But I can't get through there. Otherwise, they're trapped. I'm just hoping that just one more green would make such a huge difference. Maybe I can just cheat it a little bit. Maybe I can kind of shove them through pink and then bring them off here. I think that's going to be the only way, really. Oh god, the Great Reckoning has begun. Light Pink have decided that they have had enough with sharing with Dark Blue and they are now overloaded. I mean, I guess to be fair, I don't have everyone I possibly could on that line and there are a lot of people just sitting at home. And so I'm going to move a whole bundle of people around, move this motorway over to here and just make people share a little bit better, just pilfer everyone back to kind of more so where they should be. And I mean, it's going to take a minute, but hopefully they can just get there and maybe help out. Otherwise, I guess I can try and inject some people, but they're kind of already injected, to be honest. All I can really do now is just watch these two guys and see if they possibly survive. I mean, I do have one up here that got it pipped because they weren't connected in, and green is now dealt with, so it literally is just these two, and if they can have enough people come and join them, then it will be sweet, but it's going to be that one there. Holy moly, that person's not going to make it. Oh no, 1,400 points. What is with this traffic jam? Why have they not been able to get out? Look at how many cars are here. What happened there? That's crazy. I know it's not yellow, but who has been in the way? Dark blue? I don't know. I don't get it. I mean, I knew that was kind of going to happen in terms of this massive rush, but I don't know why they all stopped. Like, that's crazy. And it's just because I don't have enough motorways because everything is all over the place. Even though I did start with one of everything, it just, I don't know, when you can't just put roads to things that you need to, and you have to put 5 buildings worth, or now 4 buildings worth, but 2 major pancake stacks over one motorway with everyone just trying to go through, that's what you get. So I shouldn't be too surprised, but I just want to know why. Either way, it's just going to die like that. It was milliseconds away from picking it up, and that's such a shame. 74 days, continuing endless. How long was it going to be? It was going to be 0, 1. Oh, it's so close. That was basically instant, and then there's going to be a whole boatload more people on their way in mere moments. But man, I'm surprised that just suddenly died like that. I mean, I guess I should have put a few more people on a bit earlier, but it was doing all right. And like I said, when you've only got just as much as you need in the moment, well, then you can't be any kind of future proofing, that's for sure.